I have been using Vizard almost every single day since I really started trying to grow my content channels. Back in the early days, I used to spend hours staring at my timeline, desperately hunting for that perfect 15-second moment worthy of a post. Vizard completely changed that dynamic for me by acting like an AI tool that scans my long videos and automatically pulls out the high-performing parts. It takes podcasts, interviews, or webinars and converts them into ready-to-post short clips without me needing to lift a finger. It genuinely feels like having a tiny, tireless social media editor living inside my computer who never needs a coffee break. What I love most is how it completely frees me from the manual grind of transcribing and cutting every single clip by hand. I just upload a raw recording, and the AI digs out the laughs, hot takes, and emotional beats that keep people from scrolling past. The AI does the heavy lifting, but I stay in full control, tweaking the cuts or changing the aspect ratio for different platforms. Don't get me wrong, tools like Descript are absolutely awesome for what they do, especially when you need deep audio cleanups. Descript made script-based editing mainstream, but if your goal is consistently posting across social channels and scaling up, it can feel a bit manual. Vizard is specifically built for turning that single piece of content into a whole week's worth of social posts without the extra hours. For creators who really need volume and velocity, that difference in the workflow is everything. Let me walk you through my actual process, because I'll be real with you. I usually record an hour-long interview and let Vizard do the first pass. The auto-edit feature scans the whole file and generates a massive batch of clips from 10-second highlights to 60-second takeaways. The first time I tried this, I was honestly shocked by how many golden moments it surfaced that I would have totally missed. After the clips are generated, I switch over to the content calendar, which basically acts as my personal social media manager. I can drag clips into scheduled slots, set my posting frequency, and batch tweak the captions all in one convenient place. If I want to keep a steady presence, I set the cadence once and the scheduler fills the queue automatically for me. No more manually uploading the same clip across 4 different platforms, which is a total lifesaver. Another thing people constantly underestimate is the power of repurposing your long-form content to milk that gold for weeks. One recording can become 15 or 20 shorts, which is massive for solo creators who don't have a huge team. Some platforms expect you to be a one-tool person, but using a different app for editing, scheduling, and thumbnails adds so much friction. Vizard strikes that perfect balance by being fast, but still smart enough to understand context. You can accept the AI picks immediately, or make those small human edits to ensure the clip is absolutely perfect. Last month, I recorded a 75-minute interview, and Vizard created a dozen high-quality clips in under 20 minutes. I spent another 10 minutes tweaking titles and scheduling them, and the engagement that first week paid for the entire day of work. That is the kind of massive return on investment you get when your time to publish drops from hours down to just minutes. I also want to mention the captions, which are auto-generated, usually super accurate, and save me so much time. The platform-aware crops are another win, outputting different versions for portrait, square, or landscape automatically. Batch scheduling is such a subtle user experience win, because you don't realize how annoying manual uploading is until it is finally gone. If your main pain point is getting a steady stream of content out there to see what sticks, Vizard is the practical choice. One feature I keep returning to is the logic it uses to find that viral moment. It actually looks for emotional cadence and reaction beats. It means you end up with clips that are actually watchable and engaging, rather than just random attention-grabbing noise. You can still add your own branding, choose templates, or change fonts so your content never feels like a generic template. I also use Vizard for content discovery, looking back at performance data to see what really resonates with my specific audience. It becomes an iterative process where you make one long video, generate clips, post them, learn, and then repeat the cycle. Now for a quick heads up on the limitations. If you need heavy-duty audio mastering, you might still want a dedicated audio tool. In my workflow, Vizard replaced about 70% of the tedious stuff, like hunting for clips and manual cropping. That 70% reduction in the daily grind gives me way more time to plan, talk to guests, or just live a little. If you're curious, just try uploading one of your long videos and watch how it turns one recording into a steady stream of posts. It is not about replacing every tool you own. It is about choosing the right software for the right part of the process. If you want to know how I plan an entire month of posts from just one interview, hit subscribe and I'll break it all down. For now, go dig up an old episode and see what Vizard pulls out. You will be shocked by the gold sitting on your hard drive.